Hey guys, it's Miss Villarreal. I'm the college advisor here at Juarez-Lincoln with Applytexas. In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to either one, create an Applytexas account for the first time, or recover an account if you already had one. If you already had an account, it would have been because you've already taken the TSI or signed up for the TSI, or you were in T-STEM, Ford NGL. Also, it's very important that you don't make another account because then your applications will it'll get confusing if you have more than one account to your name. So we just want to make sure that if you do already have an account, that we just go ahead and recover it. And in the next few videos, I'll be showing you guys how to do that. So just stay tuned. Okay, hey guys, so this is the Applytexas website. This website is where you will be applying for all colleges in Texas, whether it be STC, UTRGV, Texas A&M Kingsville, Texas A&M Laredo, UT, University of North Texas, any college or community college in Texas, you'll find them here on Applytexas, okay? The website is www.applytexas.org. It's up here. We will also have direct links on our Go Center website as well if you get lost or you can't find it on, Google or Bing. So I'm going to be showing you guys how to create an Applytexas account for the first time if you don't already have one. If you do have one, you would be focusing on this right here. Problems logging in or already log in if you know your password and username. But on this first video, we're gonna focus on creating an account for the first time. So you're gonna click create your account now, and it's gonna take you to this, and it's gonna say my account dashboard, my profile. Very important, any question or box with this little star, the red star, the asterisk, you will have to fill that out. It is required. It will not let you move on to the next page if you have not filled it out, okay? So if it doesn't have the little red star, then you do not need to fill it out. But if it does, then yes, you do. So like this little box right here, you have to check off all the boxes with the red stars. This one is just talking about the privacy policy. If you would like to read the privacy policy, you can go ahead and click this tab right here and go through that. If you're under the age of 16, you can go through it with a parent or legal guardian. So right here, it says full legal name. It has a little red star, so we do have to fill this out. So it says last name or family name or surname. So my last name is Villarreal, so I'll put Villarreal. Then you're going to move on to the next one, first name. So Reina. Middle name, if you have one, I do, so be Reina Noel. And then suffix, you don't have to put one if you don't want, that's fine, okay? So date of birth. So we're going to put September. You go ahead and put your birthday. I'm just gonna make one up. Then place of birth. This is very important. Make sure you put your correct city. If you don't know the city, just kind of guess like McAllen or Harlingen or Mission. If you were born somewhere that is not here, you would also have to put that as well, okay? So like if you were born in Mexico, try to put the city or the area. Select a country if not, so then you would just look for Mexico and then just put Mexico, okay? Or if you were born in the Maldives, then you would put Maldives, okay? Just make sure it's accurate and correct. So I was born in Brownsville, and then state would be Texas, and then country, it would not be Mexico because I was born here in the United States. So when it says select a country if not the US, so if it is the US, then just keep it as is, okay? Current grade level, you don't have to fill that out because it doesn't have a red star. Are you a US citizen? Yes. Okay, so the next one, email address. It says, please make sure to use an email address that allows you to receive emails from Applytexas. You will not be able to receive information from Applytexas to schools to which you're applying without a valid email address. So you want to make sure you are putting an email address that is correct, okay? A lot of students last year, they used their La Jolla ISD email account. You can use that one. You can use a personal email account. Some of you guys, I think last year we had worked with some juniors and they had created a email account specifically for college admissions. I would suggest doing that just so you're not using your school email. You'll have an email specifically for college admissions, scholarships, and all that stuff. That you can find all of your, passwords, usernames, and all that stuff can be sent to one account. So yeah, go ahead and just put whatever account you have access to and you will be checking on a regular basis in this area. So I'm just going to put a email address that we have for the Go Center, and then just go ahead and put it one more time. Oh, and let's not JLHSGoCenter@gmail.com. And then you have to check off this box. This email is correct and I have access to it so that they know that that's correct. Then it's going to be permanent address. So you're going to put the address that you live at and that you receive mail, because this is where they will send, schools will get the information from here and they will send you your admission letters, different financial aids requirements and stuff like that. They will be sending it to this address. So just go ahead and put your address. Address line 2, you only use this one if it doesn't all fit in the first one, okay? City, Westlaco, you can put Mission, whatever city you live in. I'm putting West. I'm just filling it out based off of where I live. That's not my real address. And then state, you're gonna have to go ahead and find Texas. Postal zip code 78599. Make sure your zip code is correct and it's for where you are. Again, the country, if it's a country other than the US, then you would change it. But if it is the US, then you can keep it as is. Physical address, this area right here, you don't have to fill out because it does not have a red star. Phone numbers, go ahead and put your phone number. The international country code, you don't have to put that. Preferred phone type, you do, because it has a little red star. So go ahead and put cell phone. And then emergency contact. This, you can put your mom, your dad, grandma, grandpa, uncle, aunt, anybody who is usually your go-to in emergency situation. Go ahead and put their information. You can put the title, that's fine. I'm gonna put just like my sister for this purpose. Phone number, you can go ahead and put that as well. And then phone country code, this one says non-US numbers only. So if it was a Mexico number, then you would put the country code. But if it's the US, then you can go ahead and just leave it as is. The address, go ahead and fill that out. If they have the same address as you, that's completely fine. They just need it, okay? And then postal zip code as well. Keep the country as is if it's in the US. If it's not, then go ahead and change it. And then you can go ahead and put a email address here. I'm just making that one up. Ethnicity and race, you don't have to answer that. Okay, so the last part of creating your Applytexas account is creating a password. Your password for this account has to be 8 to 12 letters long and at least one number and cannot contain any spaces, okay? 8 to 12 letters meaning that it's not including numbers, okay? So for mine, I'm gonna put my first name, which is already 5, and then I'll put like the first 4 letters of my last name, so Reina Villa, and then I'm just gonna do 2 numbers at the end. So I'm just gonna do 1, 2, like that, okay? You wanna make sure that you at least have one capital letter, and then just go ahead and retype it here. And then you can click the little I button just to make sure they match. So Reina Villa 12, and they do. Once you have those, you're gonna click I am not a robot, and then go ahead and like do a little task that they have. So select all images with cars. It'd be this one, and this one, I believe. I don't think there's any cars in that one. Click verify. And then you'll give a little check mark. That means you have completed that and you're good to go. They're verified you're not a robot. And then you click save profile. So we'll just click never because I don't want them to save it. So this is very important. So once you see this screen right here, that means you have created an account, okay? Your username is, it tells you right here. Ours is, or mine is JLHSGoCenter2021 at gmail.com. I would write this down. If you have an iPhone, put it in your notes. If you have like any cell phone, take a picture of this so you have it all the time. Write it down on a post-it. Put that in your notebook. You know, don't lose this because it's not really hard to recover it, but it saves you some time and frustration. So yeah. So once you have it here, it just says you have successfully saved your Applytexas profile. Also, very important, please note, saving a profile does not mean that you have completed your application. So just because you did this does not mean that you have applied to a school. This just means you have an Applytexas account. If you would like to start applying, it would be right here, my applications, okay? And then my essays. This is going to be where you would have your admissions essays. I'll go over that in another video, but I just kind of want to show you guys how to navigate, okay? So if you click my account dashboard up here, this is where it's going to show you. If you had any applications, they would be right here, okay? They would show you like STC, fall 2021, or UTRGV, fall 2021, okay? So we're going to start a new blank application once we're ready to start applying. But for right now, I just wanted to show you guys how to create an account. So there you go.